also like super early into the mornings, into the session, so that scares me, which I hate. All right, here it comes. Damn, the whole volume shit is low here.
I remember that day. I was waiting for a pullback into that and it never reached it.
Into what?
That whole low volume, like from 52.50 to like 52.25 or some shit.
Oh, after like the 5 minutes of the open?
Just when it
'Cause
opened.
it does it when it opens. Here's
It
the
breaks into
pullback.
it.
Yeah, right here.
Oh, this might not be the day then. Never mind. Yeah, it fucking trades inside it like a lot. Definitely not the day.
I'm looking at CVD, seeing if it's making higher lows. Volume is stepping in. But you're right, Eloy, there wasn't an outlier.
I don't miss, bro.
Is that red bubble big at the highs?
2,000 lot, which was my target. Oh wait, no, that's high day. Oh shit, it pulls back.
I don't know when I heard Carmine say this, but I wrote in my notes. Carmine would say, if rejecting a charted zone perfectly, even without outliers, it's a good sign.
I was just thinking this in my head. Like obviously we want outliers for better confirmation, but the fact that it's just like a cluster of buyers here that's holding, and when it pulls back again, it holds it again, and it's starting to enter that low value node. Uh, you could almost consider the cluster of buyers the outlier itself. I mean, like you don't want to confuse yourself with like, oh, there's a cluster of buyers, here's an outlier. But like if you see it over and over again and make it a pattern that's recognizable, you could create it into a setup for yourself. It's just you really have to like find that pattern
Yeah.
or analyze that pattern. Because like I said, the reason I drew the box was low SVP. Uh, it was an aggressive push in pre-market off this level. It aligned with my market structure demand, and then the cluster gets created here as in the opening session as the market's falling. CVD is making higher lows, even on the pullback here. It pulls back into the 40s range, and the CVD doesn't continue pushing lower. So there is an opportunity there. Oh, but I have seen him use that like cluster of buyers as his outlier, say.
Yeah, I've seen that too.
But this one worked for sure. Super clean. I think this would have been the best entry here. But even right here, almost you could use. I hate that I didn't see. I don't see limit orders popping up on the move though. That's annoying. Even here, it was clean.
Yeah.
A 5302 is the 50% fib from what I had mentioned the in the chat, from the liberation high to Sunday low, and that ends up being a level of resistance, I think. A wall of limit orders here. Aggressive selling. CBD is now going to the downside. $800 lot seller here. 600 lot seller.
When you see these
A
outliers,
large,
do you
look at this
change?
large. Sorry, go ahead.
I say, do you change your mind on if the outlier is legit or not when you're zooming in and out?
Uh,
Because super zoomed out, you think you're seeing an outlier, but maybe it was like accumulated amount of purchases instead of one person or one purchase.
like in this case, if you've seen this large green 1,000 lot buyer, and you're like, oh, okay. Like for example, if I seen this large green buyer and I'm like, oh, this could be another uh support level if we break above and then retest, and then I don't see it break above and retest, then yeah, I'd change my mind. But dude, I'm sorry because I'm also thinking of this. Look at how large this buyer is here with this, yet price doesn't cannot break above it. I mean, it kind of does, but it stays fairly under it. And aggressively pulling down, plus all this selling that's here, and the short works. See, this is something I've never paid attention to. Like a large buyer steps in, and I don't ever look at this value here. Oh shit, you would have got stopped right there. Or would you
Not if it was 10 points.
have?
Not if you made it. If you made your stop 5306, you're safe, bro.
Above the limit orders? That's true.
Or I'm thinking what do you guys call it? Because it's 305 is like an exact number.
Psych level.
Psych level.
Psych.
That psych level.
I
Since
mean,
y'all told me that.
technically, if you would have used this 5303, you'd be stressing, but yeah, I don't think you would have got stopped out.
Like I want to go into live trading, but I'm too scared to use 10-point stops.
Yeah, it doesn't feel good.
You know, I would have to only take one trade, so that trade would have to be an A plus.
I mean, I like this short here. And looking at it in hindsight, all this aggressive selling, a large buyer tries to push up higher, and just no buyers continue that move.
At a psych level 2, 300. Watch, go over that.
Oh, that's right.
Look at that, perfect.
That's true. And you don't even have to get in on this
It
retest.
it gives you multiple times.
Yeah. You could almost even get in on this retest,
Hell yeah.
52.95. You stop at 53.03.
But what's the
Eight.
difference in what we were seeing earlier on like it's testing that 300 multiple times? It should be making it weaker.
That's what I was again. That's what I was wondering.
Wait, what's the
Because,
question?
because remember how you said on ChatGPT it said the support thing, if it tests multiple times, that's a bullish sign or something like that, or not a bullish sign.
Well, here it's what convinces me about it is every time it pops up, it aggressively is rejecting it. Aggressively rejects it. It pops up here, rejects it, and then it pops up again here, aggressively rejects it. So on this third pop into 5300, you could say it's we have aggressive selling. Large buyer tried, but it aggressively got rejected. And then when it pops up again, just put the risk on, set your stop above 53.05 maybe. Um, and then gotta just hope for the best.
Also, also a psych level is literally that. It's literally people's mindset thinking that's going to resist because it's a perfect number. So that makes it even a stronger zone to reject it because people are looking at
Well,
it and they're like 300. This guy didn't fucking rally the market. This large guy. So this psych level might be strong. So
yeah.
people are like ready to short it.
And I really like how this volume spike occurs and then like no buyers continue it. It just stays low.
Yeah.
So when that happens, like I wouldn't want to get in on this one, especially with the like maybe if we were in previous conditions, I'd use this one as my entry. But with the way market is right now, I'd rather wait for this one. But
Yeah.
this whole area is gonna be a very emotional time to enter the trade. But definitely seeing this spike and large buyer and no continuation is a good sign. And the aggressiveness of this, the way the market was pulling down there. Let's see if I go back to rewatch. So you could say this is the this is like its first time coming into the level. Aggressiveness right there. Just the way it just sweeps. Well, it's not really a sweep. I'm just saying it's when I slow it down, it doesn't look as aggressive. But it is pretty aggressive here.
Too.
Like say right now, you know this 5300, 5302 is the 50% fib level of resistance. And I think there was also like a supply zone there, if I'm not mistaken. For
Dude, look at
15.
that heat, man.
Yeah, that's heavy.
Psych level, dude. That's all their mindsets going, okay, this is gonna reject. People already assuming it.
And the next time it pops up into it, just cannot break it. See, the way it does that to me is aggressive. Like it tried and then just like pulls down. I almost feel like I would trick myself and be like, "Oh, is this the outlier?"
That's why you guys were talking about like 600, 800 outliers. Those confuse me
Yeah,
because they can technically still be outliers, but in my head, they're not big enough.
yeah, I feel that. Because I would probably be like, "Oh, price is holding under it. Let me put my stop 52.98 or something." Pops up again. See, like the way this outlier is here, it pops up, and then on this pop up, seeing this rejection might make me make an emotional decision there based off that outlier. That's not good. Knowing that these limit orders are up here, I'd probably still have to be patient. Oh, and look at the COB. See how it sticks out heavily where the limit orders are? I want to see that bubble come in. Another order, 600. I think Carmine goes over this trade in his recent video because I remember him pointing out that large buyer and the volume spike. And right here, there he is. The volume spike.
Look at the heat just come back to it.
Oh shit.
What the fuck?
I guess that wasn't the outlier. That one definitely is. Oh look, it disappears. Does it come back? Oh, there it goes. It appears.
Psych level, man. Those are strong.
That right there, I think, is a good confirmation. Like the outlier appeared, it disappeared, and then instantly it comes back. Like, nah, you're not getting above this.
Yep.
But you still want to see the reaction there, confirming. Disappears again. Does it come back? Holding underneath.
That was aggressive, that little move.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be convinced because the size of the sellers.
Yeah, I feel that.
Because right now the buying bubbles look way bigger.
Hmm.
But there's a lot more sellers, I feel like. It's
And
just they're
another
small.
thing is, look at the buying here. It's not nowhere near what this was. So that could
Yeah.
be a red too.
Now they're holding 52.90. Trying to hold.
Those orders haven't came back yet. There they come.
Yeah, they're coming back.
Got filled.
And right here, there's no more buyers, right? They're drying up.
Yeah. Look at the volume too. Super weak.
Yeah. Once it breaks this little consolidation, lows of consolidation, you should be fine.
See right here, I'd be thinking like, damn, did I miss the move?
Then it comes back up again.
Up. I'd almost probably be like, okay, let me just try it here on this pop.
Yeah. I mean, right there, there's no more buyers at all. Like the greens didn't even attempt.
Yeah.
And then right here, broke consolidation.
It might pop one more time, I think. Oh, there it goes. Oh wait. Yeah, it does come back. And look at the orders appear again.
Yeah. Well,
Now you have to be in.
yeah. It gives you so many chances though, which is crazy.
Yeah. And all those chances unless your stop is good, you'll be getting stopped
Dan,
out.
that was a 100-point drop. Oh wait, that's an 82. I thought that said 5202.
That's still a good ass fucking drop.
Yeah, yeah.
That might have been my target. Shit.
I've been getting real greedy with my targets though, just because the volatility. I could have made hundreds.
And those limit orders now they don't disappear.
Gabe's targets are the amount of money he wants.
Yeah.
So I ain't exiting until I make 1,000 on this.
Oh fuck! I wish.
That one was it right there.
Yeah. I gave you so many chances. That's crazy. Whatever.
That's all I got.
Yo, I am not recovering today.
I hope this just gets ingrained in my head because I feel like I went over a lot of information.
Yeah.
But
Just rinse and
I would
repeat.
say put your trades in ChatGPT. Ask it about it.
Yeah, this week I'm gonna do that with ChatGPT. I already signed up for the desktop version. I already have it on my computer now. So I'm gonna put the screenshots and all that stuff and then still work on like my entries, targets, and stop with this weird ass market.
Yeah, it's really just adapting.
Yeah.
And I think just also for me at least, I want to like pay attention to the volume, CVD, SVP, and limit orders. Oh, don't forget about the light thing too.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Um,
Sick.
but yeah, just continuing to adapt to it.
Hell
Any
yeah.
question? Boy?
Nah, I just need to keep observing more. I be feeling it when
Yeah,
you guys feel all bummed out, and I'm like, I'm not bummed out. I just know I'm still nowhere near.
it's definitely the screen time. Gotta just keep going with it.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Show.
All
Good
right.
luck to you next week.
Eric, what you about to do right now?
Chill, make another coffee.
Let's down for a joint.
I definitely am.
Hey, when do we do shrooms, bro?
I'm down this month. Are you guys free?
Hey, Shannon said she's going to a Renaissance fair. She want to know if you can go to.
Why? With on shrooms?
I'm gonna end the video.
Yeah, me and you could be on shrooms. I don't know.